Beat! Have you ever had a moment in a nightmare when you realized that it was only a dream and you were really relieved? When you know in your dream that you're in a dream, it's called a lucid dream. They said in a lucid dream you can control what happens in your dream. When I heard about lucid dreams, I thought sometimes we live in a reality that we wish was just a nightmare. But like in a lucid dream, we know exactly who we are, where we are, and what situation we're in. So maybe like in a lucid dream, we can try to control what happens in our reality. When you understand that some things are still under your control, you'll feel both relieved and more powerful. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. Our first song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Saturday, July 27th was Do You Know by Brave Girls. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zell. We are often quick to judge others, but before we do that, we should judge ourselves. Knowing ourselves is the first step to understanding the world. Let me tell you how you can join us on Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Now, I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hot Beat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. And let me tell you about the segments coming up today. In the first half, we will have Back to the K-Chart, where we take a trip to past Korean music charts. And then in second hour, we'll have Artist Lab, where we learn more about K-pop artists. So stay tuned. Let's kick off today's Hot Beat with two songs. Here is Breakable Heart by Lin featured by Yongjun Hyung and Goodbye by Kim Tae-woo. The British poet Lord Byron once said, "The best prophets of the future is the past." If we want to know about the future of K-pop, we have to start with the songs gone by. Let's peek at the future with a blast to the past. Back to the K-Chart. Our first segment on Saturdays at Hot Beat is Back to the K-Chart, where we listen to past K-pop hits to see K-pop trends of the past, present, and the future. Today, we'll be going back to the K-pop chart for February 2007. In February 2007, male singers were doing quite well, with the charts dominated by vocalists like Lee Gi-chan, Park Hyo-shin, Shin Hye-sung, KCM, Brian, Monday Kids, and Epic High. Wow, that's so many. Now let's start with number 15 to number 11 on the charts for February 2007. Number 15 was Shinhwa's It's Pretty. The song was on Shinhwa's special winter album and was written by the Shinhwa members of their fans. The title tells you how they feel about their fans, right? Yes, it's pretty. And we also have a fan song too, Special Day. Yes! Ranked at number 14 was Leave My Love by Seomun Tak, a female rock vocalist who is loved for her refreshing, powerful style. This was on her 6th album. She won various music competitions beginning when she was young and made her official debut in 1999. She became the center of attention again last year when she appeared on the show I Am a Singer. Then at number 13 was a debut track from JYP Entertainment's first girl group, Irony, 말도 안 돼, by the Wonder Girls. The members at the time were Sunye, Yeeun, Sohee, Sunmi, and Hyuna. Coming in at number 12 was Fantasy by Lee Jae-hoon, the former leader of Cool. who went solo after 13 years. Cool was the original group that performed the song All For You, which became famous again at the hands of Seoingguk and Jung Eun-ji. Cool was a dance group that reached its peak in the 1990s, and Lee Jae-hoon has had some individual fans after featuring on Psy's Paradise and the Brown Eyed Girls' Oasis. In 11th place was New Skin by Monday Kids. Now let's listen to two of these songs before we continue with Back to the K-chart. Here is It's Pretty by Shinhwa, which was number 15, and number 13, Irony by Wonder Girls. That was number 15, It's Pretty by Shinhwa, and number 13, Irony by Wonder Girls. On Back to the K-chart, we look at K-pop charts from the past. Today, our charts are from February 2007. Next, we'll take a look at the songs from number 10 to number 6. At number 10 was Position's song One Day, a remake of a Japanese song, Sakurairo Mauru whoa, this is hard. Sakurairo Mau Koro, yes, by Nakashima Mika. Position debuted as a duo in 1996, but is now performing solo with an emotional and lyrical voice. And everybody knows Position's famous song, I Love You, yes. I love you. 사랑한다는 이 말밖에는 해줄 말이 없네요. Yeah. Next, number 9 was Dirty Cash by Big Bang. Woo! And number 8 was After Love by Shin Hye-sung and Lin. Ranking at number 7 was Don't Go by Brian Joo of Flight to the Sky. This was his first solo song. And then number 6 was Maria by Kim Ha-jung. The song was on the soundtrack of the movie 200 Pounds Beauty, which was about a fat girl and ugly woman who transformed herself through cosmetic surgery. It was the movie adaptation of a Japanese comic, and the song was performed by the lead actress Kim Ha-jung. She actually sang 3 songs on the soundtrack, including Beautiful Girl, 난 Beautiful Girl, yes, and Star, and all 3 made it onto the hit charts. Impressive. We'll be back after listening to 2 of those songs. Number 9, Dirty Cash by Big Bang, and number 6, Maria by Kim Ha-jung. Number 9, Dirty Cash by Big Bang, and number 6, Maria by Kim Ha-jung. On today's Back to the K-chart, we're looking at the rankings from February 2007. Let's keep going on with number 5 to number 2. Number 5 was a song by Park Hyo-shin, a singer admired by other singers and a singer whose songs are often used as vocal edition songs. It was Memories Resemble Love on his 5th album, which he released after a 3-year hiatus. Now, that song goes like 추억은 사랑을 닮아. Yeah, it was like the autumn song, I guess, back then. Then at number 4 was Goodbye by KCM, whose unique voice made him a standout both in the music and TV variety worlds. Ranking 3rd was Nagging by The Nuts. It was the title track of The Nuts' second album. The Nuts is a band that debuted in 2005 with The Love's Full, and their guitarist is Ji Hyun-woo, who became a star after starring in the sitcom Old Miss Diary. The song eventually went on to take number 1 on the charts. The runner-up was Beautiful Woman by Iggy Chan. It was the title track of his 9th album. Iggy Chan debuted after winning an audition competition on a famous radio show in 1996 and released many ballads like Please, Love Has Left Again, and Cold. 또 한 번 사랑은 가고. Yes, we'll find out what's the top song of February 2007 was in just a moment. Now, what two songs shall we listen to from this group? I think number 3, The Nuts, Nagging, and number 2, Igi-chan's Beautiful Woman. You've just heard number 3, Nagging by The Nuts, and number 2, Beautiful Woman by Igi-chan. You're listening to Back to the K-Chart, where we're counting down the top songs of February 2007. Now we're down to number 1. In February 2007, the song that was most popular in Korea was Epic High's Fan. Yes, Epic High is a hip-hop group that gained many fans after their debut in 2003, thanks to their balance between frank analysis of the world and their warm lyrics about love. After winning their first number 1 with Fly, they released their 4th album, which included the song Fan, which was also my favorite song. Fan dispelled all fears that Fly indicated Epic High was moving their music towards pop, and won praise from music critics and fans alike. Fan is a short for fanatic, and is a song that expresses the loneliness and pain that comes when love is overwhelming. Now let's wrap up Back to the K-Charts as we listen to Fan by Epic High, the top song of February 2007. And also, we'll listen to Sonata of Temptation by Ivy. Now, we'll listen to one more song, Fantasy by Lee Jae-hoon.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to The Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? Hot Beat.
Now it's already time to wrap up part 1, but I'll be coming back with Artist Lab. Now, here's the last song for you. Please Don't by K-Will. Keep tuning in. Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beats. That was You and I by Ailey. Let me tell you again how you can tune into Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's ARIRANG RADIO, Arirang Radio. It's a free app, so you can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. I also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, here is more music for you, Always by Park Wan-gyu and Bad Boy by Suki. Hey, yo, to see the big picture, you have to put together all the smaller pieces of the puzzle, y'all. On this segment, we try to understand all Korean music looking at individual artists. Now, welcome to the Artist Lab, brothers and sisters. And now it's time for Artist Lab, where we get to talk about the various K-pop labels and the artists that are signed with each label. The artist for today's Artist Lab began with saying Be Mine and is now singing You Are My Destiny. They are the most charming group of 7 we've seen since the 7 dwarves in Snow White. They are Infinite. Now, who are back with Destiny, of course, and they seem to have chosen a great team name because their potential is infinite. And their fans love Infinite. We're going to learn about them step by step on today's Artist Lab, but before we that, we'll listen to some music. Let's start with Come Back Again and She's Back by Infinite. That was Come Back Again and She's Back by Infinite. You're listening to Artist Lab, where we discuss K-pop artists. Today, we're talking about Infinite. Infinite began to gain fame in 2010 through the reality show Infinite, You Are My Brother. where they adopted a teenage younger sister named Chie. Yes. L, Seongjong, Woohyun, and Seongyu also participated in Epicai's song, Run, as well as the song's music video. Then, that same year, they debuted with Come Back Again. Unfortunately, their debut album did not do as well as they had hoped. Then, they became more familiar with the public with their third single, BTD, where their strength in group knife choreography met with the scorpion dance. Knife choreography refers to choreography that is perfectly synchronized as if it's cut with a knife. The scorpion choreography in BTD was one which the members lied down on their stomachs on the stage, then lift one leg like a scorpion's tail before getting up. The promotion of this single made them famous for their synchronized dancing, but it also led to a number of injuries for their members, and it still wasn't enough for them to take number one. Let's listen to some more music before we continue. Here is BTD, which is Before the Dawn, and Nothing's Over by Infinite. You've just heard BTD, Before the Dawn, and Nothing's Over by Infinite. Now, the first time that Infinite topped the charts was 2 albums after BTD with the song Be Mine. It was a year or 3 months after their debut. As soon as their number 1 was announced, all of the members cried on their stage. It seemed like all of their efforts in the past years was flashing before their eyes. The road hadn't been easy. In fact, times had been so hard that they had to hand pump water out of their rooms when it rained. The album was also named Album of the Year by pop music critics, who said that Infinite's style of choreography and lack of special sound effects in their songs recreated the idol styles of the 1990s. Once Infinite reached the top, nothing could stop them. The following singles, Paradise, Chaser, Man in Love, and the recent Destiny, were all major hits. 3 years into their career, they are showing no signs of slowing down. In particular, the song Chaser was named as the best K-pop song of 2012 by the American magazine Billboard. Now we'll be back after 2 songs. Here's Be Mine and The Chaser. That was Be Mine and The Chaser by Infinite. On our Artist Lab, we study our favorite artist. Today, our artist is Infinite. Last year, one Infinite member was part of the cast of the mega hit drama Answer to 1997. His name is Hoya. And it turns out that he could have never become an Infinite member. When he auditioned for his current label, he had also been auditioning with the show Superstar K, where he had passed through the qualifying rounds and made it to Super Week. That's when he received the call from his current company to sign a contract, but he turned it down in order to continue competing on Superstar K. Unfortunately, he was soon cut from Superstar K, and he had to make a call to his company to revive their former offer. I wonder what would have become of Hoya and Infinite if he hadn't been cut from Superstar K. Maybe he would be the next, the winner of the Superstar K. We never know. Let's listen to some more music before we continue. Here is Man in Love and Nothing Better Than This by Infinite. You've just heard Man in Love and Nothing Better Than This by Infinite. It's time to wrap up Artist Lab, which we filled up with Infinite. Infinite kicked off 2013 with a bang. They were named Rising Stars by Billboard in January and even had a special article on them in the magazines. In March, their single Man in Love became the first single after Finkel's record in 2001 to reach number 1 on music programs on all of Korea's 3 major networks. This is undoubtedly Infinite's golden age. As we look forward to Infinite's work to come around the world, we'll wrap up Artist Lab. Now, we'll be back with another K-pop artist next week on Artist Lab. Our last song for this segment is Inception and Destiny by Infinite. I'll play one more song for you. It's from Kim Sung-gyu from Infinite. I Need You. It's time to say goodbye to Heartbeat for Saturday, July 27th. I'll be coming back tomorrow. Here's their last song for you. Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Kevin. 안녕, see you tomorrow. 안녕, see you tomorrow.